Well, that's over the top. That's just very, very sweetly played.
Charge at the end of an innings. That's often the way that he goes, into out, over extra cover.
Very fine. Runs away very quickly, as we've seen all day.
His friend.
Fell very fine. Just a little bit offline, and that's the result. Up comes the 300 in the process. Just the one slip and a fine gully. Nice big gap between the two of them. Down to third's boundary.
Yeah, it was deliberately.
Seems almost inevitable sometimes that a bowler will correct. That's nicely tucked away. Finds the gap between mid-wicket and mid-on. And it's a brave effort. It's a pretty good effort, but one in vain in the end.
Yeah, this is so good from Brook. Just easing it through the leg side. There's not a lot of spin. Not so good from Zaid Mahmood, because you expect him to save that.
Well, he's pulled it away nicely. Doesn't matter whether it's the last over for 40 or not. If there's an opportunity to this generation of England batsmen, it's got to go.
Yeah, he read the length very quickly here, Harry Brook. It was fractionally short and he was quickly back. And sometimes it can be a difficult shot here when the ball skids through, but Brook stayed low, stayed on the shot.
Oh, just to the right of that leg slip. That'll go to the fence as well, but just for a moment, Zaid Mahmood thought he was in with a chance. He skidded through, it's off the bat, and it's just gone fine. Well, he had very little chance.
Nicely timed, nicely placed. Should just be a couple, it is.
Now, young Naseem Shah had the misfortune of being interviewed by you, Nas, didn't he, the day before the game?
I'm
on
sure it's a
behalf
misfortune. And that's been a while. Sorry, Wiki, to mention that. Hard sweep, man out there. He's picking it up from the boundary rope. England continue to get boundaries. Another 50 partnership between Brook and Pope. Clipped, but no mid-wicket, so mid-on will have to give chase. And I reckon that is yet another boundary for England. They continue to score. A remarkable day, 350 for 3. Pope wants 2, he taps and goes and gets home. Back cut, so the fielder, the sweeper's in front of square, and that will be 4 more. Clipped between mid-wicket and mid-on. That is 4 more. Beautiful shot from Ollie Pope. Might go away for 4. It does. Fine leg has been pretty wide. Naseem Shah has his head in his hands.
Not by many. More runs here. This has been the story of the day. Anything.
Oh, a bit of reverse swing through the defences, but didn't hit the stumps.
Yeah, this is the sort of thing you'll see from Haris Rauf in the one-day game. It's a skill that transfers beautifully.
Drives through the offside. Extra cover is his area. Beautiful looking shot. 4 more. Oh, what a shot that is. Short and dispatched leg side.
Quick hands. Just see how quickly that bat travels from the back lift through the striking point to the follow through. And that's what gives it the momentum. That's what means it clears the boundary, not just, but by some distance.
Into the onside, and Brook gets to his first test match 50. It's come off 52 deliveries. He likes batting against Pakistan and likes batting in Pakistan, and he's played beautifully. Goes over the wicket. into the leg side, and that's third test match century for Ollie Pope. He's taken to number 3. He's batted beautifully today. Started off slightly tenderly or struggled with the spin, but after that he's been superb. Sublime driving through the covers.
See Test cricket here. And the runs just continue to flow.
Previous record, and that through the offside and to the fence makes sure that England now have scored the most runs in a day's play in Pakistan.
Pulled away for 4. Easy pickings. If you start from just outside the off stump and finish it on off stump, I think you have better chance. If you go a little straighter or ball middle leg, you will be punished, or you go even outside the off stump. On this sort of pitch, it'll be a big struggle, and it's a struggle for been out there for a long time in this cold weather.
What, from bowling his first over?
Just
Hours ago.
Just being running around and fetching the ball and throwing back to the bowler.
Another one down the ground, so 3 already in this over.
I'm going to change the tack to say it is very, very good batting, because it's not just the timing, it's the placement. You've got men in the deep who are just not involved in the game because the placement takes the ball well away from them. So there's not much more you can do as a...
Dismissed again, leg side goes to the fence.
Not getting it right at all. Couple of short deliveries put away, and then fuller and a full toss. There'll be a lot of massages, physios will be there tonight.
Another one. Even with this, he's upping the ante, and that's saying something.
I'm sure he's gonna look to hit this one also for 4.
Goes leg side, and he does exactly that. 6 fours off the over. Oh, why won't you smile? Why won't you be happy? It's an exhibition.
Well, Brook is hitting the ball so sweetly now. Just slipping down, was it?
Okay, I've got flat line, so no bat involved when ball passes bat. The impact is in line and it is hitting the stumps. So back to on-field umpire. Hassan, you'll have to reverse your decision. You're on screen now.
Splendid review. And that ends a lovely innings from Ollie Pope. His third Test 100, 108 from 104 balls, and Pakistan have their 4th wicket.